Tom Brady and Drew Brees have a word after a 2015 preseason game. AP Photo New Orleans. If you're a New England Patriots fan and still recovering from a case of the Alex Smith-induced shakes, you'll need to brace yourself. Drew Brees is up next. When the Pats take the field in New Orleans Superdome on Sunday, they need to find a way to hold off the powerful arm of Brees, the second best old man, 38 years old, quarterback in the NFL. It won't be easy. Neither will a host of challenges for a New England defense that showed little to get excited about in the season-opening 42-27 loss to Smith in the Kansas City Chiefs. Smith sliced and diced the Pats for 368 passing yards and 4 touchdowns and hung the most points ever against a Bill Belichick-coached New England team. There is no time to waste for Belichick and defensive coordinator Matt Patricia in their quest to improve the defense. Brees is the next roadblock, but these are tests this defense will become all too familiar with. After feasting on bad, or worse, quarterbacks in 2016, the Pats face a lot of the NFL passing iron in 2017. In the regular season a year ago, New England played one game against a quarterback rated in the NFL's top dozen. That was Miami's Ryan Tannehill in Week 2. The Pats won that game, 31-24. With Jimmy Garoppolo ceding control of the offense to Jacoby Brissett after an injury. Tannehill finished the season as the 12th rated QB in the league. This season's schedule features a parade of strong-armed, accurate passers. It starts with last season's top-rated thrower, Atlanta's Matt Ryan. The Pats will also face Brees, 5th, Oakland's Derek Carr, 8th, and the Steelers' Ben Roethlisberger, 11th. This is probably an opportune spot to note that the Chiefs' Smith finished 16th in the QB ratings in 2016. He had no trouble with the Patriots, who'll also see the Chargers' Phillip Rivers, 19th, and Tampa's Jameis Winston, 21st, this season. That's quite a level above the likes of Matt Moore, Miami, Landry Jones, Steelers, Jared Goff, Rams, and Ryan Fitzpatrick, Jets, that the Pats rolled over last season. The vastly improved lineup of opposing quarterbacks puts an extra hot spotlight on a defense that performed remarkably poorly in the opener. Smith was an equal opportunity torturer. He picked on no-names such as Cassius Marsh but also had no issues throwing at high-priced free agent corner Stephon Gilmore. The Chiefs' rookie running back Kareem Hunt looked like Walter Payton in his first-ever NFL game, ripping the New England front seven for 148 yards on the ground and some slow-footed linebackers for 5 catches and 98 yards in the air. Smith threw 35 passes but was sacked only 3 times and, according to the official stats, was barely even touched by the Patriots' defensive rush. Now it's time to see what Brees can do. He's enjoyed a fantastic career, with a 2010 Super Bowl win over Colts the obvious highlight. But even when the Saints aren't very good, Brees makes them dangerous. A year ago New Orleans finished 7-9 and out of the playoffs, but Brees led the NFL in passing yards for the 7th time. He was second in completion percentage, 70%, and third in TD passes with 37, trailing only Aaron Rodgers, 40, and Atlanta's Ryan, 38. The Saints, 3,103, and the Patriots, 3,433, are the highest scoring teams in the NFL since the 2010 season. That's no surprise considering Brees and Tom Brady have built on their Hall of Fame careers over that stretch. It's not surprising that the two veterans have a special bond, one that began back in the Big Ten when Brady's Michigan team beat Brees and Purdue. Playing against him for a long time, I know the challenges a Drew Brees-led team presents, Brady said this week. We've got our work cut out for us. It's going to be a tough game and a tough environment. There are a few quarterbacks whose skills can shift an offense into a rhythm that lights up the home crowd. Brady is obviously one at Gillette, but Brees gets the dome rocking, too. He'll look for the speedy Ted Ginn Jr. and talented tight end Coby Fleener in the passing game and also mix in Adrian Peterson and former Heisman Trophy winner Mark Ingram on the ground. The Saints lost their opener in Minnesota, 29-19, but will hope for some home cooking Sunday. Brady knows what he and the Pats will be walking into. He can make all the throws. He's got everything it takes, Brady said of Brees. I think that's why he's thrown for 5,000 yards 5 times. That offense is one of the top ones in the league since he got there. He pulls the trigger and his teammates have a lot of confidence in him. When they get it going, they're tough to slow down.